I want to thank you for watching this video here with me. It is October 24th, 2019, and this afternoon I went down to Congresswoman Cindy Axne's office in Council Bluffs. The Republicans had a little protest or exercise of the First Amendment against the impeachment process that's ongoing. And the Democratic Party held a counter-protest in front of Cindy's office tonight. So I shot some photographs and did some filming there and captured what was going on for a few minutes. But it was a nice exercise of the First Amendment. The Council Bluffs Police Department was there to make sure that everyone behaved themselves and no boundaries were crossed. At the end of the event, I went up to Glenn Hurst, who's a Pot County Democrat, and he let some Democrats speak on his PA system he had set up, and I just asked him if I could speak briefly to let the Democrats that were still there at the very end let them know I'm running for U.S. House of Representatives again with David and Cindy. And Glenn, he didn't want me to use their PA system, so I stood up on the park bench there in front of Cindy's office and let the people that were still assembled there know that I'm running for Congress again. So, you know, it's okay. He didn't have to let me use the microphone, but it would have been nice. You know, we're all Americans here, but he wasn't willing to do that, and that's fine. That's his choice, but I did capture that moment on film. And I don't know why anyone would want to join the Democratic Party if they're unwilling to cooperate and communicate with people that aren't Democrats. So the Republicans, I had some good conversations with them too, but there was one gentleman there who he's got a patriotic tractor. He drives around the state of Iowa for Republican events, and I introduced myself to him. I recently became friends with him on Facebook, and I explained I'm running again for the 3rd Congressional District, and he says to me, why don't you just drop out of the race and throw your support behind David Young? And I said to him, I said, sir, why would I want to do that? David has not been there to defend the Constitution and the Bill of Rights like I have. The guy, he sort of blamed me for David's loss a year ago, and I had to explain to him the math of the situation, that David Young lost by 9,000 votes, and I only received 7,000. So I really didn't spoil the election, and I also explained that David had nearly 40,000 more votes a year ago than he had the previous time that he ran for Congress. So he went from a 40,000 vote cushion to he lost by 9,000. So that's not my fault. That's not the fault of third parties and independent candidates. It's the problem is that some of them have given up on the political process, and they either no longer vote, or they vote but they think their vote doesn't count, and they hold their nose and vote for the lesser of two evils. Well, as a libertarian, I'm done voting for evil, and I'm not going to vote for candidates and for parties that want to wage endless, continuous warfare abroad and at home against peaceful citizens. So you'll see this short little video I put together, and I hope everyone gets out there and participates in the democratic process of Republican self-government. Once again, my name is Brian Jack Holder, and if anyone would want to sign my petition so I can appear on the ballot a year from now, my email is bjh12572@gmail.com, and my phone number is 402-689-1817, and I would be happy to meet with anybody here in Council Bluffs locally that wants to sign my papers. And I greatly appreciate everyone's friendship and support over the last several years of being politically involved. Thank you for watching, and have a great evening.